Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today for our video, I've been doing some lengthy videos lately. I'm thinking today we're going to do a quick little birthday card. I'm going to be using some 6x6 Designer Series paper called Full of Life. And this is bright and cheerful paper, right? I love this paper. I also love the back. And I'm like, which side do I like? So I decided this card would actually you'd be able to use both sides of the paper. So let's get started today. I'm going to try to make this a little bit quicker video. And so less chatting, more stamping. Okay, so today, move this back a little so you can see the whole card. Okay, I'm going to do some cutting on my Designer Series paper. So this is a 6x6 pack. And I want to make this card, I actually want to make this card a regular size card, and so I'm going to cut this down to 4 inches. Okay, so the Designer Series paper is 4 inches, and then I'm going to cut a little bit off of each end. So this is 6, and since this is pleasing to the eye the way it is with this, I don't want to cut off just one end, a 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off either end. So I'm going to make this I'm just going to cut 1/4 inch off of here. And then I'm going to cut 1/4 inch off the other end, making this 5 1/2. Okay, we have that done. Now I want to cut my my cardstock base. This is very burst, and so I'm going to. This is a regular size card, so this is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to cut off a portion of this. And I'm going to cut off 3 1/4 inches, leaving this inch here. So that's going to be, it's almost going to look like a bookbinding card, sort of. Let me just show you the little trick here. If you take your cardstock, your Designer Series paper, and you tuck it under, okay, so I'm just going to put my adhesive on here. I'm going to put a lot of it because I don't want that to come apart. And I could flip it this way. It's kind of cool, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Okay, place it all the way into the spine, to the fold. Okay, and now you have that. Okay, and then when you open it, you actually get to see the inside also. Okay, so you have this and this. Okay. So now I'm going to cut a little piece of this off. I'm not going to cut off a whole lot. I think I only need about 3/4 of an inch. I'm just going to cut off 3/4 of an inch. This paper trimmer is awesome. It has, you can actually use this for small, I don't know how to explain it, but for small cuts. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that to 5 1/2. Okay, done with the paper trimmer. Now what I'm going to do is place this on the inside of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive on here and put this right there. So now when you close the card, you have that little edge. When you open the card, you have that inside. I'm also going to put a piece of white cardstock inside to write on because Berry Burst is a little dark. And you really can't write on it that well, so I'm going to go ahead, and this is 2 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the inside of my card, and that is just to, you can either stamp your sentiment and then write your name or whatever you do. Okay. Now I did cut some dies out of something fancy, so I cut 2 dies, this one and this one. And this is what I'm going to use on the front of my card. Okay, so I did a little pre-work there, but I have a new stamp set. It's called Everyday You and Me, and this is actually a scrapbooking set that's sold with the scrapbooking products. But oh, this is just so stinking cute. And so there are dies to cut these flowers out, but this one right here, Happy, I just love that. So I decided that I would go ahead and stamp that. This is a photopolymer set, has 17 stamps in it. And I mounted that on my block, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp this Happy onto this piece of cards, this pre-cut. Hope it fits. It's going to be tight, but I think it'll work. Oh, it's so cute. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp birthday. Now, I'm going to use this stamp from Simply Said. Happy birthday. I don't need the happy, I just need the birthday. So what I'm going to do now is, I think I'm going to use just black ink. And I'm only going to ink up birthday. I'm not going to ink up happy because I don't really need happy again. I guess you could say happy birthday, but that's not my intention. So I'm just inking up birthday, and I'm going to stamp it on this little piece right here. Okay, and now I'm done with that. So let's adhere this to our card. I think I'm just going to glue happy just right. Oh, I'm out of adhesive. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. I knew that was getting low. Let's get another adhesive. Okay, so we have happy. I'm going to put it up here a little bit higher. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of, whoops, on the back of birthday. So this will be popped up. So happy birthday. Okay, I did pre-tie a little bow, and this is out of the black and vanilla gingham. And so I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of that. Even my glue dots are getting low. I think I need to get a new pack of these out also. I'm good for now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my bow up here. Now, since this is vanilla, it doesn't really bother me. If it bothers you, well, you could color it, which is one thing you could do. If you don't like the vanilla, you could color it with a blend marker or your markers, but I just think it's fine. And then I'm going to add a few embellishments, and these are called Tinsel Gems 4-pack, and there's actually some very burst ones in here. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to add a few of these. I usually add 1, 3, or 5. And today it's going to be 3. Oops. Well, that didn't come off the way I planned. Oh, it's sticking to my finger. There we go. Okay, so there we have our quick and easy card today. So on the inside, I think the inside is just as pretty as the outside. So that is our finished card. I hope you enjoyed this card today, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. My name's Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri.